What's good, YouTube? I am back. And, first off, major thanks to everybody who was willing to do a guest narration. I actually have one more coming in, but I didn't realize my voice was going to recover so fast, so that's good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This match is with Roberto, and, yeah, this kind of proves that I have, like, the worst luck in this game ever. Alright, so he's going to lead off with a Mew, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I was banking on it being my type of Mew, but it has a trick with a choice scarf. Wow. Okay, so I put up the Stealth Rocks, but now I'm forced to switch out. That's kind of bad. So I decided to switch out into my only Pokemon that can potentially threaten this Mew out, and make a bad choice. For whatever reason, I thought I was going to be faster. Turns out that's not the case. I probably should have gone for Protect. So, looking back, that was a bad play right there. Especially since he brings in a Ferrothorn, I go for the Crunch. It does a really nice amount. But I pretty much killed myself, okay? So, my boss Jaws is rendered useless. I go for the Earthquake, just to kind of fodder out my boss Jaws. It like does as much as the Crunch. Probably should have just gone for the Crunch. Oh well. So he's going to go for the Leech Seed, and I'm going to bring in my Scrafty, and I misclick, unfortunately. Yeah, right. Oh man. Like, okay, I wasn't paying attention. For whatever reason, I thought Dragon Dance was the first move, but it turns out Crunch is the first move. Yeah, misclicks kind of suck. So, yeah. Yeah. So he has the Leech Seed on me. Then he's going to go into Starmie, and I go for the Dragon Dance, which is not going to freaking matter, because guess what? This Starmie also happens to be running a choice item with Trick. Rah! Ah. The nice thing about choice items is you still get the choice after you've been inflicted with the choice item. So I do manage to KO the Starmie. One nuisance is gone, but now he manages to put in his Scrafty. Dah! I decide to go on my Victini, and I lose HP, so I was kind of worried if he was running like max HP that I wouldn't be able to KO the Scrafty with Final Gambit, but I at least knew I'd be able to do a good chunk of damage to it. Because I didn't want to go for the Focus Blast, because I was afraid he was running my Scrafty set. Or at least we were running similar Scrafty sets, and thus Focus Blast wouldn't KO, and that would just be all sorts of bad. And yeah. So I decided to go for the Thunder Wave. Let me tell you, Jirachi, what is, like, why is Jirachi so talked about, and why is it OU? Okay? Because that Jirachi did nothing for me this match. It didn't do what it was supposed to, and it sucked. Anyway, I switch into my Amphibian because I'm hoping I can fodder him out. And, it's not going to be the case. For whatever reason, I decided going for the Roar is a good idea. He sets up spikes, which kind of sucks. And for whatever reason, I decided going for the Roar instead of going for the Earthquake is a good idea. I guess on the upside, I do bring down the Darmanitan, and it takes Stealth Rocks damage. So that's one good thing. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of, you know, annoyed. It's just this match really got under my skin. And I did not realize that Focus Punch, you know, kind of goes before Roar, like the actual punch. I thought the actual punch was after everything else, but apparently not. So he gets a crit, and I think I would have survived with if that crit hadn't been there. Not really sure. I get the Thunderbolt, get the Paralysis, and he goes for the substitute, but he's not strong enough to make a substitute. So, yeah, that's a good thing, and he's paralyzed, which means, yeah, that means I'm definitely faster, although I was faster anyway. So, now he's going to bring in Ferrothorn, and I'm like, oh, okay, easy, Heat Wave, right? Okay, 90% accuracy, move. What is this? So I freaking missed the Heat Wave, and I'm like, fabulous. If that Heat Wave had hit, I would have KO'd this Ferrothorn, and maybe Jirachi could have had a chance of doing what it's supposed to do. Annoying. So annoying. So I go for the heat wave again, and I actually hit this time. And I get a crit, which I don't really think it mattered, because if he's not running HP, then that should have KO'd him anyway. So here, I should have just gone for the T-Bolt. I should have. I don't know why I roosted. Like, I have no idea. So he transforms into me, because I don't go for the T-Bolt. Why? Why did I make such a stupid move? This is... So I go for the T-Bolt, because I'm like, yeah, whatever. Should be able to do damage. I get paralysis. Awesome. Yay. He goes for the Heat Wave. Of course, he doesn't miss his first Heat Wave, because, you know, this game just hates me. And right here, I have no freaking clue what I was thinking, okay? Like, I go for the Heat Wave. I think I was predicting him to go into Ferrothorn to make me needlessly sacrifice my Zapdos, but clearly he didn't do that. So now I go into Scrafty, and I'm just going to keep Ice Punching for a bit, because that's all I can do, because I'm freaking Choice Spect. Really what I'm trying to do is make him run out of Roost so that my Jirachi has a slight advantage over this Mew, because he'd be out of Roost. And yeah, keep Ice Punching. I'm also kind of fishing for a crit, because that'd be nice, you know, if this game would be nice to me and actually give me crits when I need them, but it never does. Or at least it usually doesn't, anyway. So he goes for the Roost again. And yeah, like, this is kind of stally right here, not gonna lie. Because all I can do is Ice Punch, because I'm freaking stuck with Choice Specs. And he goes for the Heat Wave. And would you believe that it does, like, nothing to me? Okay, right. I don't feel like switching, because I'm just trying to get damage on him. He goes for the T-Bolt. And yeah, wow, okay. This sucks. This sucks. Because all I'm left with now is Jirachi. And I thought, you know, Jirachi's supposedly a really, really good hex using Pokemon. It's supposedly really good, okay? It can, like, you know, Paraflinch, Confusion, all that, right? So, here's what I try and do. I try and get Confusion. 60% chance, so, yeah, first time, no Confusion. That's okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm not mad about that. And I get my wish. My wish came true. How excited. Okay, I go for Water Pulse again. And, no Confusion. And I'm like, great, okay, well, that's okay. And then he goes for the Heat Wave, which I think Heat Wave only has like 10% chance to burn. And what happens? It burns me. Right, this game hates me. This, like, sorry. My allergies are still acting up, but I can at least talk at a normal rate. Anyway, this game, like, I have the worst luck ever in this game. There is no one that has worse luck than me. So I go for a Water Pulse, get a useless crit, and finally he becomes confused. And Parafusion works off the first time, that's good. But this game's over because my Jirachi's paralyzed, so my Iron Heads are going to do nothing. So, yeah. I don't know why I kept trying to fight, because this was a done game. There's nothing I can do. My Jirachi's paralyzed. I have Water Pulse, I have Iron Head, and I have Thunder Wave, and that's it. Why am I still trying to fight? Because obviously it's not going to work for me. Okay, so go for the Iron Head. And he flinches first time. That's awesome. Good flinch. Yay. Go flinching. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can just flinch him to death. Flinch, flinch. As you can see, these Iron Heads are doing nothing. These Iron Heads are doing nothing because I'm burned. Because this game, I have the worst luck ever in this game for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's just, I try and use stuff that is based on hacks, that's supposed to be very good, and it does nothing. Nothing at all. So I go for the wish. Why am I still trying to fight again? There is obviously nothing I can do at this point. So I go for the Water Pulse to try and confuse this Ferrothorn. And the Ferrothorn doesn't get confused. And it fires off a Leech Seed. Doesn't even get paralyzed. Right, okay. Well, now I'm going to be taking Leech Seed damage and burn damage. Fabulous. This game, I swear. Okay, I go for the Water Pulse again. And, what's gonna happen? Nothing. He doesn't even get paralyzed. He just fires off a Power Whip at me. Okay, well, maybe he'll get paralyzed. Or I'll, nail Confusion and he won't be able to attack that much. So, yeah, now he's gonna switch out into this Mew. And I'm just going for this Water Pulse, because I don't even care anymore. I'm not even going to try and make this Jirachi survive. Like, yeah. Because clearly this Jirachi can't do anything. Why is it so, happy and everything? So I go for Water Pulse. Maybe I'll get Confusion. I get Confusion. Look at that. Oh my gosh, something good actually happens to me. Figures something good will happen to me when my Jirachi's almost dead. Yeah. I have the worst luck ever in this game. But, anyway, the only reason I upload this is because it's a close 2-0. And had I not missed that Heat Wave, I potentially could have won this battle. Potentially. And had I made some smart moves, I probably could have won this battle. I just go for Wish because I'm like, I'm dead anyway. There's no way this Mew's gonna die, so what's the point? Let's just go for Wish. Can't do anything. So yeah, that's the game. This game hates me. Like, worst luck ever. Yeah. Makes me angry. Well, that's gonna be all. Comment, like, and subscribe. See more of my videos. Maybe I'll get hack screwed again. Who knows? But see ya.